Oh, I'm gigantic. What's going on here? Let's back this truck up. Ah! It's okay. I'm just throwing things around. My hair, I would like to draw attention to my hair, which is kind of like the Spartan helmet, right? With the broom on top, you know? I didn't do it. Well, I kind of did it on purpose, right? I was just going to do like, you know, a ponytail on top and maybe backcomb it a little bit to get crazy. But then I just didn't pull it all the way through, and I was like, ooh, this is kind of fun. It feels like a weird hat. Anyway, hi everybody. Thanks for being here. Look at there's like, oh, there was 12. Someone already ditched. That's okay. I won't take it personally, I guess. Yeah, hi everyone. Let's see, we've got Scotty Boy with First Love. Good job. Probably like as soon as it was posted. Yeah, there's Victor, Christine, Millie, Julianne, and Alex. Hoping to get like 13th luck. I didn't count. We can go with that. 13 is a good number. 8:22, that's 22 minutes away. Oh, yes, it was at that time. See, I have the timestamps turned on. So, okay, can I like fit in the screen or something? Good grief. What are you doing? Did you need something? You're just here to get me behind in the chat, right? Yeah, that's a good job. Do, 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 do. I'm not so good at my minuses. It's funny, like I can subtract anything from 100 since I've worked with money my whole life. That's a great skill. Lucky! St. Patrick's Day Eve. See, I find the... Oh, hi. Look at your cute little face. Oh, look. Oh, look. You know what I love about black cats is that they're staplers. Look at her little teefies. Look at them. Oh, look at them. My precious stapler. She clearly loves it when I hold her like this, don't you think? And I love that she has a whites of her eyes. Not a lot of cats do, or not that I've noticed. Yeah, I choose the picture that I'm going to use as like a, thumbnail, and then I name the stream. So just in case you all wonder where I come up with the brilliance, that is usually something corny. This isn't as corny. This is like a throwback to my raver days, when everything was plur, peace, love, unity, respect, since I had a picture of a giant snow peace sign. And it goes well with Truthwave too, so that works. And yeah, when I started Truthwave, that's all I could think of when I hear peace, love, unity, joy. I'm like, no, respect. Joy's good too, but Amaya. It's been so long since we cut loose. Are we cutting loose? Should I be scared? Or is Scotty gonna go crazy? Yeah, it's so funny. So during Truthwave, I'm like, okay, I think I feel Scotty on my left, and I'm like feeling into it, and it's like he's that kid in the Christmas concert, and you're standing next to who's like a little hyper and a little naughty, and he's like swinging your arm and moving around and looking at stuff all over the place, and it's like, just stand still, please. You're slightly distracting. But it was fun. I recognized you. That did it. Oh, and Sarah and Tiff. Oh, lots of people I don't see too often over here. That's exciting. Karen, Mary. Yay. And Mary, you're not new. I recognize your name. I haven't seen you a lot, but I definitely recognize your name. Well, that's all I got. So what about you guys? How are you? It's been a little while, it feels like. Has it? Or is that just my imagination? I don't know. Time is weird. Oh, okay. I was looking for this thing. Oh, look, there you are. There I am. See, there's my setup, everybody. See, we've got my camera here and then my laptop here so I can follow along. What a perfect little mirror this is. That's so funny. Anyway, yeah, I was looking at this or looking for it so I wouldn't look all washed out. I just had to use what was left on my brush, which was not a lot, and it was sitting right the fuck next to me, right there. And Chip and Lovey and Kelly. Awesome. Full house today. 15 people are here. Why? Oh my God, you guys, you have nothing to do on a wild, crazy Monday night? That's kind of fun. I feel so popular. That's never happened before. And I'm missing lots in chat. So if you said anything to me, I definitely missed it. Thank you. Just one hand. The other hand's not done. It's in stages. And yes, they're real. It's funny because when I was on a video call with my friend yesterday, yeah, she was like, "Let's see your nails," and I held them up. She's like, "Oh, those aren't real though." Oh yeah, no, they're real, and they weren't painted or anything at the time. But yeah, I just grow nails like crazy, and I don't know why, because it's been like that my whole life. Like, and I've changed my diet many times and they've always been like this. So it's just me, I guess. Genetics. Hit the like. Yeah, that would be helpful. Hit the like, everybody. Karen said so. So you better do it. I just did it too. And well, so what's up with everybody? I feel like had things that I was like, oh, well, I can talk about that and I can talk about that, and they're all gone from my brain now. So, sorry. Let me see them again. Now, right hand is a little shorter because it's, used more and they break more often. But since I'm not working, I don't break my nails now. So they just grow forever. And it's kind of a problem because even like when I scratch, I can feel them bending back a little bit. It's a very disturbing feeling. Well, so what's been going on with you guys? I didn't even wait for an answer. How rude. I'll just stare at the chat until someone answers. I'm just kidding. That'll make for a great show, hey? Just a back and forth with a delay and typing time. Yeah, I've never had to do fake ones, and I've never done fake ones at all. I've only ever been to like a nail person, whatever, what are they called? Like technician, esthetician, I don't know. Yeah, of course, Scotty. Oh, jeez. Once, and that was before my sister's wedding, and it was kind of her gift to me. And then they filed them in a way I did not like. They made them squares. I've always had kind of not pointy, but like not squares. Like these are my tools. I need them to be in a form that is convenient to my they're tools. They're just tools. Like if I'm putting on a necklace, I know how to hold them, and when they turn into a different shape, it's not good. It's just not helpful at all. Mary's sitting on her porch smoking her medicine. My medicine is right here, and I was going to have a little Hooterson there before I started, and I ran out of time, and I was like, oh shit, I have 2 minutes and I haven't restarted my phone yet. So that's why I was a little bit late. Oh, look, see, I've weaseled it down to 10. Weaseled down, whittled down. I don't think you weasel down things. I don't know. Maybe we should ask Polly Shore. I've only had one manicure. Also, I'm going to get from a friend too. That's funny. Yeah, not the square ones. They're weird. My day, they weren't pointy nails. Weren't they though? Because like you're a child of the 70s, 80s. So was this not a thing in the 80s? Because I feel like that's when my nail style developed itself. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. I can't wear them as long as your right hand. Oh, that's left. This is my left hand. Because I always had to type for my job. Yeah, typing is becoming a problem. And I hit the keys above what I'm aiming for. Dwindle down, whittle down. Yeah. Yeah, unique weasel. What else was I thinking? I thought of something. Yeah, this is how it's going to be the whole time. I'm so sorry, everybody. Terrible doing my own nails. I probably need patience. I got used to it. I don't know. And I've been doing them like this since high school. So it's just like a quick zoop and it forms a straight line. Sometimes I have to correct a little bit, but it seems to work. But my mom was really into doing her nails. So I think that's probably why I learned early. Millie, well, I already said hi to you. So too bad because you were here earlier, weren't you? I'm sure I said hi to you. Or maybe you threw in a hello and then ran away, which, is understandable. I thought I saw you. I suppose I don't. Yeah, there you are. Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not crazy in this instance anyway. So, what was I thinking? Oh, I'm excited. I have a collaboration coming up and I'm very excited about it. And it's someone new, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say yet, so I won't. But it's gonna be exciting, and we're gonna just have a nice chat, and I'm very excited. And then I'm gonna be on Scott's channel again on the 27th, doing like the energy readings that I do. So that should be fun. That was fun last time. If you guys didn't catch it, it was pretty fun. He did tarot, and then while he was doing his tarot thing, I was like feeling into people's energy, and then I just got my weird pictures and feelings that I get, and it was like, there you go. That's what I think. I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. Millie Vanilli Bean. That's a good one. I like that. Lovey Dovey, also perfect. Yeah. Good stuff. And there's not even any cats bothering me. What's going on? Oh. It's my Jimena mug. The cards are saying yes with a twist. And then there's the little card reading kitty. She's got fun merch. I recommend it. I'm thinking of doing merch. I don't know what I'll do. I thought of doing the I want a spoon, a Maine Coon that I like said once on some chat that I don't know what was going on or which one it was, or some live. Yeah, I don't know though. It was like just a one-off, but I think I'll have fun doing that. I like making stuff in like Canva and AI and whatever. So we'll see. We'll see what Trista comes up with. If you guys have any ideas, throw them out there. What are you doing, babe? Callie has been very weird. Sorry, I'll just continue fixing my makeup for the whole show. She gets in these moods where well, we all know about her digging on the door, right? And then if she wants attention, because it's not like, if you want to leave, that's one thing. Not that I, appreciate that, but then she goes and she'll dig on the closet door so it's louder. So I know she's just trying to piss me off, or get my attention, whatever. Silly feline. Who's that over there? Kush Kush. Is that Kush Kush? Nope. That was definitely a Kelly voice. There's a Kush Kush, though. She heard me calling. Hi, baby. You want to come see everybody? Show them your cute little face? I love you, baby. Aw, come here, honey. You want to come here? And then Kelly comes over and she'll like try to not jump up on me. She'll just like put her claws in my side and meow her face off. And I don't know what she wants. I follow her around the apartment. She doesn't take me to anything useful, so I don't know. Right, Kush Kush? Do you know what's up with her? Do you know what she wants? And then I get a little freaked out because she's been pukey lately. Not puking, but like regurgitating. There is a difference according to Jackson Galaxy. Regurgitating isn't an issue. Throwing up is an issue. But like if it's just, undigested food because they just ate too fast or whatever, then it's fine. But yeah, so my poor silly little girl. Oh, and my tablet that I have in my room for, putting on whatever I'm watching before bed. I'm a little afraid of it now. So I noticed a couple days ago that the screen was like lifting off of the back, like to the point that you can like see everything inside there, kind of. Not well, but a little bit, a concerning amount of seeing into there. And I could see like, well, when I parted the fur, because fur and sticky things, and it's all over there. Anyway, so I look inside it. It looks like there's like this envelope thing. It's kind of like cardboardy and it's in there. And I'm like, why is there like a package inside the thing? Like, that's weird. So I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, is this normal? Because like I don't know how it got in there. And ChatGPT is like, yes, sometimes there are weird things and packages inside your tablet. That's can be normal. But then it's like, but if your if the screen's coming off, then you might have a swollen battery. I'm like, well, that sounds terrifying. So I'm not too thrilled about this, and I don't know what to do with it, and I'm scared of it now. And like, do I need to take it to recycle center? Like, do they have to dismantle it carefully and stuff? Because that sounds like just a trip I don't want to have to do. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's Lucky, the battery. So, oh, is the battery the package? Is that what you're saying? Or just that the battery is swelling, like I just figured out. Um, so apparently there are like just parts of it that they'll put separate in like a thing, Karen. I don't know unless ChatGPT's lying to me, which it could be. Judy! But it said that it's normal, but it was more concerned about the fact that the screen is lifting off there. And so am I. The package is like orange, orange and blue, I think, and there's something written on it. I don't know. I'm scared of it. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. I didn't want to have to like take it somewhere. That sounds incredibly annoying. And like just, a day that I don't want to spend on the bus and have to pay to go to take it to some place in the industrial area of Edmonton. But I'm sure that throwing it in the dumpster is probably pretty frowned upon. Especially if I'm scared of it just sitting there and I'm going to throw it in somewhere where it's going to like be around a whole bunch of questionable materials and tossed around and then what? And then I'm responsible for it exploding or whatever it's going to do. 18, is that a record? That feels like a record. That's a lot of people. Well, introduce yourself if you're new, if you want to. We're a really good bunch of people here. Some very friendly and loving people. Not some, actually, all of us are. So there, we are. We're a lovely bunch. So, pop up and say hello. Oh, and 22 minutes ago, we started streaming. That's fun. I have no idea what you have in the tablet. What company made it? That Chinese one that starts with an H. Hawaii or whatever, however you say it, but it's not Hawaii. Yes, we've all met you before, Victor. Thank you, though. Oh, on Alex's live the other day, I was making him guess like short forms and ASL. Everybody remember ASL? He did not. I had to give him many hints. ASL and AFK is another one, and I used that one recently. Christine's an Aries. I feel like I might have known that from somewhere. Everyone is loving and friendly except that one person. We all know who I'm talking about. It's me, isn't it, Karen? No, it's not American Sign Language. Really, Karen? You don't remember from like, early youth kind of internet days? Like I was in Saskatoon still, so probably like late 90s, early early knots. Oh, Mary's a Scorpio. That one I don't think I did know. I think I might have heard it, but wasn't the Zodiac around? Wasn't the Zodiac killer in the 80s? Trista would know. I feel like that's correct. Oh yes, and we were talking about CTM, which is don't tell me, chuckle to myself. So instead of LOL, because usually we're not laughing out loud. Like let's get real. We're not laughing out loud. We're just like, huh. So that's a CTM. And then a literal laugh out loud, then that's an LLOL. I've used that before, but then I have to explain it every stinking time because people aren't in my brain, which is probably good. I don't need you guys in there. And you don't want to be in there. No, I don't think so. Mary Jane. Well, that's fun. Do, do, do. Oh, what did Lucky just say that I missed? But then wasn't the Zodiac killer like not really about like didn't really have much to do with Zodiac except that he like I think used this one of the symbols in his letters or something. Is that true? See, I don't know as much about the really popular serial killers. Just the obscure ones that no one pays attention to. Although in true crime circles, the going joke is that Israel Keys did everything, right? That he any missing person, if you don't know where they are, it was his fault. And he's pretty obscure. But that's the thing, that he was also very prolific. Hawaii Battery are white with a yellow border. Oh, that could be then. Yellow border sounds right. That sounds right. I have no idea, Trista. You are my source. Yeah, well, should I be proud of that or should you be afraid? I don't know. I'm not threatening you, by the way. Just saying. Didn't know that is what we were talking about. Which serial killers? Zodiac killers? Maybe I shouldn't say that word this often in my life. When's your birthday, Christine? Mary Wins would like to know. Okay, yeah, I'm curious about my battery now. Do you guys mind if I go check? I'm gonna go check. And then I'm also going to, while my camera's off, maybe have a little something here. I'm too sensitive to follow serial killers. However, there is a song about, oh, I didn't know there was a song about it. No, not BTK. I wasn't, unless you're talking about someone else. So there was the Zodiac killer in, yeah, I think the 70s or 80s, or probably both. And then I was talking about Israel Keys, and Israel Keys he's different. He's not BTK. He wasn't very popular, or not, yeah, like popular. He wasn't very well known because his deal with the FBI was he didn't want his name released, and he would tell them whatever they wanted to know, even though he still manipulated them a lot. Like it's pretty sad listening to the interviews because I'm like, why do I see this and they don't? And I realize that like there's 2020 hindsight, whatever, but like even still, like come on, guys, this was a terrible interview, and I have a pretty light psych background compared to FBI people. I would hope. I think that they should know better, but they kind of botched that whole thing anyway. But yeah, he didn't want his name released because he had like a young daughter. Like I think she was. Well, what is she now? I think she's like in her late teens or early 20s now. And that was 2012. So yeah, she was a little kid. And he didn't want her to know what a horrible, horrible person he was. Go figure. Well, maybe you should have led a better life, sir. Okay, I'll be right back. Full screen, minimize. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. I just want to. Why don't I know what I'm doing anymore? Oh boy. Oh boy. Why am I so confused? There, okay. There. Oh, that one I bet. No. And I have 19 people watching me struggle to work my telephone machine. Oh, okay, that worked. I was scared that was going to take me right out of there. I've done this before. I don't know why it's hard today. Okay. BRB. Yes, it is a yellow and white package, and it is a little bit bloated. It's like, I mean, I don't know what's crazy and what's acceptable, but I think it's a problem. So then I imagine I need to take it to a recycle center. Can I just throw it in a plastic bag and write danger on it? Is that acceptable? Maybe he emitted some kind of static that made him not think so clearly. Maybe that's how he got his victims too. Yeah, he is too smart. We don't need to talk about serial killers on All of My Lives. Just saying. I don't mean for that to happen. Uh, I missed something. Okay, well, I'm missing stuff, so I apologize. But I'm trying. Oh, and there's Care Bear. Yay! It's okay, Karen. You can be late. As the Golden Girls say, well, Blanche, when they're on a game show, better late than pregnant, because they're on Family Feud, you see. And he's like, or whatever show they were on. He's like, better late than. And Blanche buzzes in real fast. Pregnant. He's like, well, that's not correct, though it's certainly not untrue. Oh, Karen has serial killer factoids. Oh, that's fun. I didn't know. I'm excited now. Ooh, we used to hitchhike all the time as teens up in the mountains ditching class. Years later, I was watching the movie about Ted Bundy, and at the end, they showed a picture of him and his VW bug, and I got chills all down my spine and heard the violin. Ooh. You had hitched a ride with him? Oh my dear goodness. Oh my God, that's crazy. I had a dream that I was like in a marathon, which like that's how you know it's a dream because that's not going to happen in real life. So I was in some kind of freaking marathon with a friend, and Israel Keys was in the marathon, and he had been in a marathon or two as well, like that in real life. He actually had been, because that's like when people are trying to figure out if he's responsible for certain people who've disappeared, they'll look at like his travel plans and things where they knew him to be, to see if he was in the area and had time to drive there or whatever. Because he would fly places and then drive for hours to get to places where he wanted to commit crimes. And then, it was harder to trace because you can fly wherever and drive wherever. And, yeah. So it's just much harder to track, obviously. So, yeah. So we were in a marathon. We were walking, though, to be fair. And we saw him and we're like, oh shit, that's Israel Keys. And so we knew who he was and what he was doing or had done or whatever. And we were kind of freaked out, and we're like, what do we do? Because there's a lot of places in this marathon where we're going through like places where there's not a lot of people, and like, foresty areas and stuff where he could grab us if he really wanted to, kind of thing. So we're like, what are we going to do? And and if we, leave, then he'll know that we know, he'll be suspicious, right? Which is what we decided. Anyway, so we sat down to figure out what we were going to do. And then he just comes out of the woodwork and sits down with us and is like chatting us up and stuff. And we're like, so we need to go. And then like we're walking along and we're trying to figure out like, how do we get away from him? Because he's just kind of glued to us. And we're like, is this good? Like, do we just pretend that everything's great and then maybe he won't kill us? Or like, do we call him out? Like, I don't know how to handle this situation. And then luckily I woke up and it was fine. And I was not running a marathon or walking a marathon with any serial killers. So that's good. Very good. Oh, wait. A real marathon. I thought it was in reference to Care Bears Camp. No. Yeah. Well, it's real in my dream, if that counts. What was Karen's comment? I had to cut back on my serial killer studies. Which is funny, but I took a class about serial killers when I was in sociology. Sorry, everybody. Mindhunter and Netflix, is that with that FBI guy that like has written a bunch of books and is on all the podcasts and stuff? I think he was on my favorite podcast, if I'm thinking of the same guy. Only one I know, John Wayne Gacy, yeah. Care Bears comment, I had read Serial Killer Marathon instead of studies. Okay. That would be an interesting marathon. I wonder who would win. Okay, I'll be back on right away here, guys. Sorry. Okay, and how do I do this again? There. Hello again. I have a face. Full screen. Nope, that didn't do it. How come I can't go? Oh, why is this all so difficult? Come on, brain. We can do it. That's not what I'm going. There, that's the one I'm going for. Oh my God. Oh dear. That's from coughing, probably. Ah, all right. The guy, okay. Get on first in his freezer. Yes. Oh, he was terrible. Yeah. Watch marathon. Forbidden camping. Ooh. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day in your neck of the woods there, Christine. Another couple hours for me. And I'm not really a big St. Patrick's Day celebrator. It's funny because I mean, anybody who's been watching me for a while, you know that I took a course, like a Wicca course in like 2003. And so we were taking it while like St. Patrick's Day happened. And I don't know if it was that week or if it was the exact day, but the instructor's like, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Let's call in St. Patrick. What was he known for again? And one of the guys is like, he was the one who drove the pagans out of Ireland. So, and she's like, he's on the other side now. He gets it now. I think we can forgive him. Which is so funny. So we called him into our circle. Bundy would go volunteer at helplines. He was frightening because he worked to look helpful. And Israel Keys would go not only to look helpful, but he would go to disaster sites and help with like repair and rescue and whatever. But I mean, how easy is it to steal a person after a natural disaster? So that's creepy. So yeah, they don't know what he was up to each time, but he went to a lot of those. There are no current holidays that I actually get into lately, but Halloween used to be the biggest one. Yeah, I like Halloween. Of course. Oh, Cryptid Huntress did St. Patrick today. Did a special on. She didn't do him, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. Yeah, they're too smart, hey? Yeah, way too smart. And that's so creepy. He's not the only one. Yeah, probably. I don't know if I've ever had corned beef. Is it like literally beef with corn in it, or what's the deal? And doesn't it just come in a can? Maybe that's all that I've ever seen. Hmm. Well, what else, guys? I still don't know what to do with my laptop. I think what I'm fishing for is someone to tell me, just throw it in the dumpster, which is probably the wrong answer. It's just what I want to hear, just to make it easy for me. But I think that's not a good thing. Care Bear knows. Corned beef hash in a can. That's not the kind of hash that I enjoy. Though it's been years. It's been a long time. I used to love Halloween and Christmas, both my favorites, but that has changed. Now I don't really have a holiday. Yeah, Christmas I haven't celebrated. I mean, other than like my friend Sarah had me over a couple Christmases ago, and that was very kind of her. So that, you know, that counts sort of, but I haven't like done gift exchanges or anything like that in forever. I got my mom, what do you call it? Yeah, my mom gets me stuff, of course, but like I'm bad for treating people. Um, but I got her, what do you call it? That like it's like a tablet that you can like send, like could email pictures of the cats and then they'll just appear on her thing. Skylight. But it wasn't very intuitive. And I know she had a hard time setting it up. And then I got confused and like I haven't been able to send her any pictures. And it was like not even this Christmas, it was the one before, I think. So that's sad, but we should get on that. Every once in a while, we're like, oh, we got to do that. It just seems like such a pain in the ass. I'm not sure what it's marinated or something. Brined, sugar, slow cook. Yeah, I don't know if I would like that. And if I mean, I don't eat meat, but definitely don't eat beef. That's been the longest one for me. Very, very long time. Even including the time I accidentally did, and that was horrible, let me tell you, because, you know, like, ground beef is like, whatever, it's okay, but the beef that they put on pizza is just not the highest quality, and so I had got a pizza with my roommate, and she had her half and I had my half, and I had mushrooms on my half, and she had ground beef on her half, and, apparently, uh the ground beef looked like mushrooms and it was, on a plate in the fridge and I bit into it and I was like, "Oh boy, that is definitely not vegetarian." And that flavor stayed in my mouth for so long and I brushed my teeth repeatedly and I brushed my tongue and it just would not leave and it was horrible. Horrible. It just felt like ugh. Like the texture too was just like that stayed. Oh, yeah, no, it's just not for me anymore. Uh, my sister gave me one of those for Christmas. I'm not sure why. It's my phone that sucks. Well, probably because it's gonna be a whole lot cheaper than a phone, right? I don't eat beef, pork, or chicken anymore. I don't eat beef or pork. I have had chicken a couple of times in this last little bit. I just feel like I'm not getting enough protein. So I'm hoping for kind of grounding effects when I do have it, but it's rare. But it's not entirely a no anymore. Though I hesitate to say that to people in my life because I don't want my choices to be disrespected in that way, you know what I mean? Like, "Oh, well, you're gonna eat it anyway, so why don't you eat it today?" Or, or "Why not this meat? What's the difference?" kind of thing. So that's been a secret that just came out right now, with the exception of a couple of people who I like went to the first time and I was like, "Oh god, I feel like I'm craving it. What the hell, guys?" Oh dear. Yes, and fish. I've eaten fish for quite some time since I came out of veganism. Yeah, there's ground beef on pizza. I don't know, man. I don't know why. Got into your nostrils. I could feel the film like on my tongue. It was just so terrible. I don't do photos anymore. No kids or family. Yeah, just maybe a few pictures of the cats, and I still haven't got it running. That's interesting. I wonder if like how many of them that they sell that people just never ever use. Pescatarian. Yeah, I'm mostly pescatarian with that tiny bit of chicken every now and then now. Apparently. I was vegetarian for 10 years, got sick now, eat meat, I'm kind of healthy. Yeah, it wasn't even a cheeseburger pizza. I don't know what it was. I do remember that it had green pepper because that's what fooled me because my side had green pepper too. And I didn't even chew the thing up and swallow it. Like it was barely in my mouth and I paid for it for freaking hours. Gross. Linda Jean. I'm not vegetarian. I only eat beef or chicken when the body craves it. Yeah, I think we should all do that. Sorry, I'm a little twisted here. Do what your body wants and needs. Cute hair. Vegetarian since grade 4. Oh, wow. Eating cheese, eggs and cheese. Yeah. Exploitation. Yeah. My kids, they're my kids. My kids and cats definitely would agree with you, I'm sure. During Truth Wave today, I had who was it? It was Cushy up against my leg and cleaning herself for like half of the session. Like, can you give it a rest? Like, because it was just constant like rocking against my leg. And I'm like, just please stop. This is so annoying. I love you, but oh my God. Smell stick in your nose for hours. Yep. Cold is awful. It's the fat residue when cold that makes it awful. Oh, I wonder. I don't remember if I feel like I had heated it up. I don't know though. I mean, this was like 25 years ago, so body tells a story. That is correct. And Alex is chuckling to himself. Good. Anytime I would tell customers all the time, listen to your body. And every time I say it, I hear, okay, there was a song. Now, I don't know if it is a real song or if it's one of the songs that my choir teacher made up. I think it is a real song. But Listen to the Water is what it's called. But I'll always hear Listen to the Body. Listen to the water, listen to the water rolling down the river. Listen to the water, listen to the water rolling down the river. I don't remember the rest though. There was definitely some verses in there. Because she was rubbing your good vibes. Yep. Yeah. And I mean, she usually comes up closer so that, I can put my hand on her and we have a nice little meditation together. But no, she just stayed at my feet today. How does a person earn the blue badge in a dark alley such as this? I mean, I don't know. I kind of made a few people that my first couple of lives. I think the first one was just so that Victor could share a link or something. And then I added a couple people. I don't know. I like to have some people blue and some people not. If I could make you all different colors, that would be awesome. Because then I would be able to see more easily. And like, my brain would like that. Yes, exactly. Listen to the body rolling down the river. And we come back to serial killers once again. Yeah, that's so funny. Alex does have some great music on his channel, and he reads his poetry, and it's awesome too. I have a new poem that I don't know if I want to share. It's a little personal and a little like it sounds really sad, and I don't want it taken that way, so I'm hesitant to share it with the world. But yeah, maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll be brave. Chuckling out loud. We were here first. Yes, yeah, you guys were here the longest. See, and I start handing them out now, then I look like I'm, it looks like favoritism. Tell us how you mean it first. I don't know what you mean, Karen. You are very brave. Who are you kidding? Yeah, it's different though. Like, there's some poems that's like, okay, yeah, because when I wrote it, I literally was like, this is only for me and no eyes are gonna see this. So in that sense, it came from a much different place too. So that makes me a little more hesitant. It's raw, We lasted 3.5 hours. Yeah. Well, I mean, if 3.5 hours is the reason people go blue, well then, yeah. Alex does crazy lives that are that long too. The poem, tell us how you mean it first. I still don't know what you mean. Tell us how you mean it. Yeah, blue are technically mods. I just don't really feel like I have a lot of modding to do here. I seem to attract pretty decent people. I don't think I've had a troll yet, have I? Do you guys know? No, I know you're talking about the poem, but how I mean it, that's what I don't understand. It's just coming out weird in words, I was gonna say, in like text. It's just not computing. I have trouble singing some of my songs because they're deeply me. Yeah. Yeah, I could imagine that. You look Indian kid with the hair. Which like India or like native? I mean, either way is fine. Just curious. Millipede. Oh my God. Yes. And Trista, the witchy sister. And Alex is doing like a song a day thing right now too. So he has 2 channels. Yeah, that's his music one there. So then that one will have the song a day on it. No poop, haven't bounced anyone. Oh, I said it sounded sad, but I don't mean it that way. That's hard to explain. Maybe I'll email it to you, Karen. I feel comfortable sharing it with you. Native. Yeah, well, sure. I don't know. You have a marketing third eye. I do. And I used to wear a bindi and it would get in the way because it's just a little bit off centered. So it would usually kind of like, because it's a little bit raised. So when I wear a bindi, it would be kind of wonky. Yep, or I technically made them all last month. Yes, but whatever. We got you. Yeah, my natural bindi. What else can I tell you guys? Oh, Christine is going to bed. Good night, Christine. Yeah, I think I'm up to 12, day 12, so I still have more than half to go. I'll like listen to a few and then leave it a couple days and listen to a few and leave it a couple days is what I've noticed me doing. Sorry. Just trying to see under there. Because remember my setup? I love that. That's so fun. And I'm like, is there like a whole bunch of mess? No, there's just, what is that? Oh, it's my pile of crap. Of course, I should have known. It looks so dark. It's all colorful stuff and it looks really dark. Well, not colorful, but anyway, okay. That's enough of that. Do, 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 do. And don't let me forget, Karen. If I don't send it in the next, not that long, then remind me. We all know birdies are hidden cameras. Oh, yes, I've heard that rumor. You've got the hiccups. Linda, happy to find you here. And it makes my night that you came. Thank you for being here again. Definite variety. Yes, you're a very eclectic artist, that's for sure, which is awesome. And Karen will have to go shortly. And Mary's going inside. Do, 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 do. And yes, check out Linda Jean too, for sure. For sure. Sorry, I don't know if you can, I hope you can't hear that. Can you hear that? Me playing with this Sharpie? I'm just like taking the lid off and on repeatedly. That must be annoying. Maybe that's why everyone's leaving. They're like, we're not tired. We just are tired of you and your weird freaking noises that you make, right? Is that it? Clint's not here, and see, Stoner Surfer is still sitting here waiting for Clint's arrival. Watch him come in now. 3. No, didn't work. Maybe we'll give it a few minutes and see. Let's call him in. The Sharpie is ASMR. I mean, it could be the opposite. I don't know what the word for the opposite of ASMR is, but when noises bother you. I can't hear the weird frickin' noises. Okay, well, that's good. Unless you want to. Is that sad for you? Do you need me to hold it closer to the mic? I think this is the mic, right? Is that the mic? I'm just gonna end up with frickin' pen all over me. And it stinks. I can't hold it that close to me. Has anyone else had that experience where everything stinks these days? And I don't mean like metaphorically, though that too, but like, is your sense of smell better than it used to be? And by better, it's not necessarily better because you smell a whole bunch of things that just don't smell good. Or is it just me? I feel like it might be a third eye upgrade kind of deal. I don't know, but I'm not a big fan because I already was bothered by things that stink. And yeah. Okay, good. Nobody hears it. Yeah, agreed. Linda Jean, your personality is so bubbly. What's not to love about you? Indeed. Yeah, she's a sweetie pie. You're neutral on the matter. Well, that's good. And you erupted into laughter. So no CTM for you then. It's an LLOL. All caps. What did I do that made you guys both laugh out loud? This is why I need to go back and watch these, but I never do because they're so long. I'm like, who has got that kind of time? I don't need to watch myself for 3 hours. Good Lord. When I'm not feeling well and confined to the couch, I can smell everything and it's unpleasant. Interesting. My sense of smell is more heightened during a migraine, for sure. But lately it's just been it seems like more often than not. And I just, smell things that you know, like this lotion that I put on that just was it was so perfumey and horrible, and even after I washed it off, I could smell it, and then the next day when I came back over here, I could smell it again. I must have got some on the sheet here. So I'm just on the massage table, so it's got an actual sheet on it, which would retain smell, so that makes sense, but, like, oof, yeah, it was terrible. Mm-mm-mm-mm. The smelly thing makes you nauseous. Yeah, it can, very much so. Sometimes it's pleasant, but usually it's crazy. Yeah, I love you too, Linda Jean. Can't afford the feeling, lose weight when I look away from food. Hmm, I'm the opposite. I smell it and ugh. Uh, the pen to your mic, your face, and nearly drawing on yourself. I did draw on myself though, just little bits. And now I can't, there it is, it's just a little bit. There. Hey, one sec. Hold on a moment, everybody. There. He's kind of cute, isn't he? I want to make him talk, but I didn't design him that way. And yeah, that would be hard. So I'm just not going to bother. When you off the public vehicle. Yeah, okay. So that was both of you then. Everything that has to do with our bodies has been weird. Indeed. Smells work for Scotty. All right. I mean, it depends on the smell. Some of them can be okay, but some of them not so much. I've been getting more smell-based flashbacks lately, and I can smell cigarette smoke from record distances. Did you used to smoke, Alex? Because I found after I quit smoking, I could like pick up cigarette smoke like so easily, and it just smelled so much worse than it ever had. Um, yeah, there's a reason that we have memories triggered by smells more easily than other senses. I can't remember the reason. If I think they like used to say, "Oh, the smell center is close to the memory center," but that's not really the way the brain works. So that's not a thing, but they are related. Trista just got witchier with those glasses. Oh, you like my old person glasses? They're my reading glasses. Now, what's interesting, speaking of like weird bodily changes. Oh, hi, Chloe. Um, so several years ago, yeah, because I was still at my last job. Just one day I was trying to read the pill bottles for people, and it's like, okay, like it now it's a problem. Like I'm going like this and like this, you know, like old people do. And it wouldn't focus. And I've always had really good eyes. So I'm like, this is weird. I mean, I say really good, they're really good close up. They're not terrible, but anyway, I should wear glasses, but my last optometrist is like, you don't need glasses. As long as you're not squinting at things, just do what you want. Don't wear them. But I started having this blurry vision close up, and that was new. So I was like, okay, that's weird. So I ended up going out and buying reading glasses, and then within 2 days, I think it was the second day, I got a text from this lady who I know who will like give energy updates, like about upgrade symptoms. And one of the symptoms was no, I didn't knock anything over. It was blurred vision. And she says it's a third eye upgrade. And then sure enough, within the week, it was fine. And I didn't have to wear my reading glasses. I mean, now it's hit and miss. Sometimes I do, and I don't know if it's an upgrade or if it's my old ass. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting that she called it. Like 2 days later, she told me how I was feeling, which is weird. Another one that she had that was really remarkable was I was feeling like it would feel like a drop of water would land on my skin, but there would be no water around. And it wouldn't be wet after. Like it would just feel like it. And I touched and it's like, nope, it's normal. Well, that's weird. And then she sends out a text or an email or whatever she was doing at the time, and she's like, that's our light body coming through. These weird feeling like drops of water on your skin." I'm like, "That's so oddly freaking specific. How did you know?" Like, how that can't be a coincidence. And that's why, like, you know, when I believe in these weird ass things, that's why. Because the story checks out often and more every day. So there, skeptics. What were the dudes on Dark Crystal called? Skepsies? Is that because they were skeptical? And then the other guys were all nice and, light and love. And the Skepsies were like the bad guys. Is that why? Is that why they were named that? Is that what they're called? That should be the first question. Okay, so where did I leave off here? Oh, thank you, Chloe. That purple is my color. Yes, I do like purple. Or as I like to call it, purple, if you pronounce it the French way. I don't think that's how you say it in French. But, if the E had the little thing over it, purple. And when I worked at the organic box, we would call the purple potatoes were purple potato. Yeah, just in case you're wondering. Purple potato. I knew you were drawing a little happy face on your finger. Oh, that's funny. We have matching little happy faces. Aw. Okay, so back to more recent events in the chat. I'm just saying I can smell tuna from a long way away. I can smell all incenses when I'm not feeling well. Oh, wow. It was the first time I noticed that I realized how unpleasant it must be for my cats near their food. Oh, interesting. That's fascinating. And makes sense. Just hits you all of a sudden. Yeah, yeah. My eye issue started a few months after hot flashes. Oh, that's interesting. And I mean that, yeah, that like hormones are so weird, man. So weird. So I'm not surprised. I was wearing my old glasses over the weekend. They were perfect. Today I needed my current prescription. Are those the clear frame ones? So look at Alex and his powers of detail. That's not the phrase I was looking for, but you know what I mean. Heat and temperature fluctuations are not always hot flashes. They can be light body. Maybe that's what it's been this whole time and why I overheat all the time. Cold, not so much. But heat, yeah. Now I'm not cuckoo with regards to the water thingy. Oh, you get that too. See? Weird. Isn't that weird? That kind of makes my day. I love it. Like it's just such an oddly specific thing. And then one time it was happening again. It was just on the back of my leg, and I was like, "What's going on?" I'm looking. There's no clouds. I feel the back of my because I had a backpack on, and I feel it. It feels fine. and I can't figure it out. And like nothing was on the ground. So I'm like, why am I feeling this on the back of my leg? And then it turned out that yes, there was something leaking in my bag. So that time, not so much. But it's funny because I did keep looking because it was so that time was so real. But because of my backpack being on me awkwardly, I didn't like reach down to feel if it was actually wet, which it would have been because a can of carbonated water had not exploded in my backpack, but had popped and was draining slowly but surely down my legs. Do, 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 do. If that was the case, I would have glasses. Where was that? That was Scotty. Oh, those are readers. Yes, these are reading glasses. Oh, the ones that Alex was asking about. I got it. I can't wear my regular glasses when I'm online. My kitty is so pretty. Well, that would be good for merch. Do you guys have merch ideas for me? Come on, I'm relying on you. No, I'm not. I'm sure I'll think of something. But, if you have something that you'd like to see, run it by me. And my kitty is so pretty sounds a little dirty too, which I also like. I was wondering about those potatoes. Yeah, well, now you know. Especially the purple potatoes. And if you haven't had purple potatoes, I do recommend them. They're quite nice. A little sweeter than a regular potato. Oh, there's Deb. Were you here a long time ago? Am I only just seeing you now? What's going on? Why do I feel like I haven't said hello to you? But I don't. Okay, I'm scrolling back and I don't see you, so maybe it's not just me. I hope I'm not being rude. Victor did put me to sleep. Napping Deb is now up. I said they're moving my laptop further. Yeah, I get you, Millie. Honestly, you do look good. Just oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why my face is agreeing. It's agreeable today. So that's good. All of these things we're talking about are symptoms I have from my brain injury. Maybe it's not from your brain injury then, Linda. Maybe it's Ascension symptoms. I wonder. Or maybe your brain injury is assisting you with Ascension. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. So when I was still at Truthwave, where'd it go? Millie. I would overheat and put it in the chat and you all would goof on me and tell me it was hot flashes. Oh, it's raining sideways. Oh dear. But if it's raining sideways, a torrential downpour, wouldn't that be a torrential side pour? Just saying. I used to feel tiny drops of water hitting me too. Real random. Yeah. Only one or two during each event. Yeah, probably one or two, maybe three each time it happened. Hasn't happened in years though. Well, that's interesting. So then maybe, because the first time I had it happen would have been probably, or when it was happening frequently, I should say, because it hasn't happened in a long time either, except for the fake time. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my God. And then I see Alex just said the same thing that I did, that it's a side pour. Good night, Victor. Speaking of family, I have to text my brother. Sorry. Distractorino. Yeah, I saw him there too, Millie. Kitty is so pretty. That could be on a shirt. My kitty is so pretty. Oh, definitely, Linda. Like dirty minds all around, for sure. My kitty wants to fight. Okay, Scotty. Uh, do, 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 do. Bifocal since 45, 24/7, no break. Well, when I went to that really awesome eye doctor, why why can't I think of the name? Optometrist. Oh my God. Um, she was awesome. Like she knew everything about me just by watching me walk and the way I held my head and yeah, and it was crazy. And she told me, she's like, you don't have bad eyes. You just have eyes that adjust very slowly. She's like, here, take this card, look at it, from a normal ways away, and tell me when it's clear. So I like took it, and it was like about 3 seconds before it becomes clear. Here, let me grab something. Okay. Yeah, like several seconds. So then when you're doing an eye exam and they're like, which one's more clear, A or B? A or B? I need them to go A or B. And since they don't, and since I didn't know I was allowed to ask them to slow down, I was getting the wrong prescription for my entire life. So she was like, yeah, I don't think you need these glasses. Just, you know, keep them. If you want to wear them, you can. I wear them if I'm like stargazing. But even still, my eyes are decent enough that I can see the brightest stars. I can't see like the Milky Way or anything, but I'm also in the city, so I wouldn't be able to anyway. Do, 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 do. Uh, when Karen said her kitty is so pretty, I wanted to say pics, please, but I didn't want it to get taken that way, so I just waited to see if Scotty asked first. Oh, that's so funny. And did he, Scotty? Did you think of that? No, you just said that your kitty is a fighter or something. I think that's where it went instead. I've had them for 9 years, and yes, I do believe the injury happened for a reason. Yeah, we do need that chat for sure. Do, 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 do. Even if you wanted to come on and talk about it sometime, but I know that can be intimidating, so I don't expect that. But that could be interesting conversation that people might gain some insight from. It's like power washing for the siding. What did I miss? I don't know what you're talking about, Millie. And Mary also had random drops hit her. Yeah, so that's so interesting. I'm gonna ask it. Oh, Chloe's home. Good. Excellent. Yeah. I wish I knew how to do a poll to see how many people have had that symptom. So Millie, Mary, Linda, Lovey, like a bunch of you guys. That's so interesting to me. Yeah, Victor just said hi, like right in the beginning. I think he probably still has his Boyo weekend going on. That's my guess. Good morning, John. Sounds like you didn't go to an optometrist, you went to an optimist. Well, you know what's interesting though is she had not even picked up my file. Like I filled everything out and gave it to the reception guy, and she picked it up. I walked with her to the office. She hadn't even opened it, and she told me everything about myself. Like, and when you're really overtired, you get double vision, and your eyes get watery, and this, and like, I mean, obviously some of it is common sense, but also like how well, not even though, because not everybody gets that. And the clincher for me was she says, and anytime someone takes out a camera, you go and turn your head. And guys, my friends at the time would make fun of me for that. It was like it was my thing. Camera comes out and I turn my head, and it's because my eyes are like one's a little weaker than the other one, I think is what she said. So that's why I tend to do that because it's easier to see for whatever reason. So there you go. And she also told me to do eye exercises. So yeah, she was an up optometrist. How about that? Does that work? Do 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 do. 4:48 here. Oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and you're on your way to work. That's an early morning. It is not quite 11 p.m. here. Peachy, peachy, meow, meow. Oh, pardon me, I got that wrong. Peachy, meow, meow, meow. The prettiest kitty in the city. Pretty kitty city. Do, 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 do. Aw, Chloe, we miss you too. I'm glad you're able to come hang out. Oh, awesome. Yay. Well, I wasn't sure if you'd want to talk about that topic on, just randomly like that, but if you do, that would be awesome. Well, we should plan that for sometime in the next week or two. Do, 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 do. Oh, interesting, Karen. And I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I think we can have ascension symptoms for ages and ages. And, if we're meant to be part of that plan, then it kind of makes sense that they'd be there all along. Oh, oh, Chloe. Sorry for your loss. Even if it was a couple years ago, still. Oh, to head turn for pick or to CFAR. Yeah, I probably do it to CFAR too. I could see that. I could see that. Oop. That's a Schumann. Yeah. Both my eyes have been blurry all day. Blurry as poop. And poop is pretty blurry. It can be. Depends on the poop, what you're eating. Yeah, like a cold pinhead touching your skin. Yep. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Bo's head tilted and to see he had an issue with his lens or retina wasn't attached to his eye. Oh. Oh, interesting. It brought a good memory. Good. Don't forget to lucid dream, Karen. You've been reminded. I miss the ascension part, but I do feel I have been ascending pretty much. Well, I think that's it, right? I think it's a gradual path, I believe, personally. There was I almost started singing that. There was a young lady who worked at Subway like 20 years ago in my hometown who had pupils that were not in the center of her eyes. They were lower in her eye. Is that how it goes? Good night, Karen. Thanks for coming. Okay, what else, guys? I'm gonna start snacking on these stupid enzymes because I don't have any snack food right now, and they're chewable and kind of delicious. Mm. But I'm not a big fan of this brand because did you know that Garden of Life is owned by Nestle? Now you know. Very unfortunate. Check this out. My poop has been very firm, as gross as that might be. It seems healthy. So they say, yeah, like intact is ideal. Loose is a lot of fiber, and bottom of the toilet is a lot of fiber. But yeah, but that nice. They say that it's good if you don't have to wipe more than 2 times. And I know when this was going around, it was funny because everyone was in the comments going, "Oh my God, she's saying not to wipe your ass." No, she's not saying not to wipe your ass. She's saying if you need to, do it still, please, for God's sake. But that indicates that you have digestive issues that are probably undiagnosed and maybe you should be adjusting your diet or whatever, right? Well, into work now. Have a nice whatever. Light and love to everyone. Thanks, John. Have a great day at work. Thanks for coming. Garden of Life was owned by Alicia Silverstone and Cher. Well, Cher wasn't in Clueless, but Alicia Silverstone was, or Silverstone. Is that her name now? Maybe Silverstool, since we're talking about poop. If it's silver, that's a problem. I mean, unless you're a dog. But then it's after it sits for a while and it's more white, not silver. Okay, Trista, you're getting out of hand now. I was told I was done a year ago. Perfect poop, 2 wipes max. Yes, see? Thank you, Levy. Yes, I'm constipated. I still wipe, but it seems unnecessary. Yeah. I choose to have a nice poop if I am granted a nice whatever. That's great. No, Cher was the name of her. Oh, of her character. Okay, I get it. And then she freaking sold it to Nestle. But what about the dude who was like the doctor who supposedly freaking formulated all the probiotics that they think are so great that really aren't? It so bugged me. We had this gigantic Garden of Life sign in like a couple of jobs ago in the store, and I just despised that thing because it was like you need refrigerated probiotics. They have to be refrigerated, otherwise they're garbage. That's garbage, actually, Garden of Life. And it's really interesting that you say that because now you have your own line of non-refrigerated probiotics. So what is your point that you're trying to make? Besides, the best ones that we carried were non-refrigerated because they were fermented and they didn't have to be refrigerated. And they're awesome. And if anybody wants awesome probiotics, go to Living Alchemy. And they don't pay me to say that. I don't even barely need probiotics. I'm going off everybody else's comments because I would suggest them to people and they would get results and they would come back and they would search me out in the store and thank me for suggesting them. So there. Yes. I got a little passionate about probiotics, apparently. Conversations here are the best. I agree, Linda Jean. Poopsicle. Oh, I do say that. I also say poopermint for peppermint. That's a different scent, though. It is. You don't want them combined. I don't want them combined. I do know about all the Scotty poops. Our friendship is crazy. Silver poop contact ET center. Oh dear. I'll go at my time. I missed having you both in the chat. Yeah, good point, Millie. They're a hoot. They're a hoot. Ooh, I caught up. Oh my gosh, I'm at the end of the chat. That's pure craziness. Hey, where have Shelly and Neil been? I think I saw them at Truth Wave at one point in the last couple days. I think Shelly lurks in the background sometimes, if I remember correctly. So she doesn't always say hi. Busy with harvesting. That makes sense too. I'm getting low on my electrolytes. Well, I mean, I still have a fair bit, but I can go through them rather quickly. So, that can be sad. I don't have any junk food here, and it's kind of killing me. And yesterday I was snacking on cucumber with cottage cheese on it and salty garlic, kind of like a garlic. Yeah, this guy here. Take the receipt off it. It's so good. Lumiere de Sel, Lumiere, like from Beauty and the Beast. Lumiere de Sel. And it is so good, you guys. So good. So I had this on the cottage cheese. I just added it right to the container because I can do that since I live alone, since I live without other humans. And then I just like spooned it onto the cucumber, and that was my snack. And I need junk food, guys. That's not doing it. It's fine. It's good. I enjoy it, but not necessarily as a replacement for crap. My junk food is healthy. Yes, I know but that's not my junk food. That is just what I was eating because I had no junk food and I needed something crunchy and salty. Yeah. I got so many snacks and I have 0 snacks. And I have 0 snacks. One of these days I'll get off my duff and go get some. And I have like a whole bunch of credit there right now because I downloaded the app and now I have $60. So there was like one day where you could shop, and if you spent $60, then you would get either 20,000 points or 30,000 points, which is $20 or $30. And I got the $30 and I had another $30 from before that. So I've got $60 just sitting there waiting to be groceries. I'm quite excited. But I got to be careful because then my brain starts thinking that way. Then I spend it on things that I don't need, like junk food. At least peanuts. I got to get peanuts with a T, just for the record. I at least need to get some peanuts. Are you kidding me? Just as you say, you add seasons straight to the cottage cheese tub. What do you think? Goes, no, I just yelled. Sorry, neighbors. That's so crazy, Linda Jean. You got to be making that up. Oh my God. That's so funny. What are you putting in your cottage cheese, and how are you eating it? Are you just like right out of the container, or are you putting it on something or adding it into something? Cottage cheese. We really have some wild connection. Yeah. Yeah, the pantaloons. Pantaloons and cottage cheese, which don't belong in a sentence together. I don't feel like a sentence involving pantaloons and cottage cheese really could go anywhere good. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sounds like an odd combo. And are you still don't smile? What's that, Scotty? Am I not smiling enough for you? Or are you talking to Chloe? Maybe you're talking to Chloe. I smiled quite a bit. So not only am I wearing purple, but this is grape electrolytes. They're so good. It's well, I have 3 flavors that I love, so it's really hard to, choose favorites. But grape and I think pink lemonade is my favorite, but grape and the ice white freeze or whatever it's called, those are my second favorite, second place. Just like a steak spice straight into the container, and I'm eating it out of the tub. Awesome. Steak spice. I don't buy steak spice. I did. Ooh, here's something fun that I did. Did you guys know that there is tofu made from fava beans and it's really good and it's crazy high in protein? It's like for the full block, it's 52 grams of protein and 0 carbs, and it's delicious. And the stuff that I'm eating, I found in the back of my freezer, and I'm like, oh, I've had this a while because I bought a case and it's just been frozen. And I was like, how much time do I have? When's the best before date? Oh, July 2023. That's a little ways ago, but I ate it anyway. And what I did is I put it so I get these like mac and cheese things from Shoppers Drug Mart, and they're so good. And so I like cut up the whole frickin' thing and I like put it over top of the mac and cheese for the last 10 minutes. And on half of it, because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but I have like some chipotle garlic spice. So I added a little bit of that. I sprinkled over just half of it to see how it would be. Oh my God, you guys, it was so good. So good. So yes, um, I highly recommend fava bean tofu if you are interested. So do you eat regular tofu, Scotty? Because soy is not good for men. I saw the notification that I have a pic here waiting for me. Let me find it. And I can show you the. I'll be right back. Oh. Doop. Doop. It's funny because I put in my ears and then I feel like I should be able to hear you guys. But that's not how this works. And give me one more minute here. Do. Oh my God, that's so. Oh, Bleswald. Oh, that's a good brand. Awesome. Way to go, Linda Jean. You and your high quality cottage cheese. Ooh, and you're frying some pumpkin seeds over there. Ooh, that looks delightful. Oh, I'm cute in that still. Ooh, and some broccoli. I'll have some broccoli. Are you going to share? Okay, but I can't see what you're saying. There. Alrighty. Okay, I'm almost back, guys. Pork tofu. Ew. Well, that's not tofu. That sounds just nasty. Duck. Oh, okay. I think I understand what you're saying. Are you drunk, Scotty? Because that took some deciphering there. I think what you're saying is your doctor said that your testosterone is over the charts. But that took a few reads through to figure that one out. Type louder, everyone. It's so funny when Lakeside calls Scotty and yeah, she types boobs. Yes. Well, weren't we all yelling that one time too? Or a whole bunch of us were typing boobs in the chat to get Scotty to come to Truthwave. And I don't think it worked, Scotty. We were very disappointed in you not listening to your intuition. Cottage cheese is good. Don't judge. We have a farm fresh store. Pepitas going on veg with Asian sesame. Ooh, Asian sesame dressing. I think I know the one you're talking about. Like the episode of Modern Family with the tofu Thanksgiving turkey. Well, there is tofurkey. That's the thing. Well, there was just that one comment that was just like a typo, the whole sentence. I don't think anything was typed right in there. So that's why I was a little suspicious. I typed it into a translator and couldn't pick up the language. It didn't just come up with Scotty's picture. Oh no. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Oh, shit. Shit, you guys. Here, can you hear me? Am I going to go off the air? Bloop. Hello again. And bloop. And oh, what's going on here? Again, I can't figure out how to work my, oh, there we go. It's because it slides down and then I can't see all my options. Okay, so the tofu. Smoked, soy-free tofu. Don't mind the French. This is Canada, guys. You've got to put up with it. It's really good. So it is 0 carbs, 0 fiber, 0 sugar, 13 grams of protein per serving, which is a quarter of the package. I'd say I probably ate half the package in my mac and cheese today. 150 milligrams of potassium, 10 milligrams of calcium. And the ingredients, you guys, are water, fava beans, sea salt, calcium sulfate, which is not a problem, and smoke. The end. And I think they're Canadian. Yeah, they are Canadian. Sorry, everybody. Delta BC. Well, sorry, everybody except for Linda Jean. Highly recommend. Mm-mm-mm. And I did forget to squeeze out the water because it's like remove packaging, place on plate, and press gently. I totally didn't do that. But it seemed to be fine. Yeah, such good stuff. Big Mountain Foods. Mm-mm-mm. Big mountains. That sounds like something else Scotty would like. I can tell when he types and his energy shifts a little askew. Cottage cheese is so good, Scotty. Just be quiet, you. See, when I was a kid, I liked it like mixed into mashed potatoes. And then when I got older, I don't know. I don't know when I finally was like, oh, this is good just on its own. And dry cottage cheese, when I was keto, I would do dry cottage cheese and I'd mix that into stuff. And oh, so good. But less carbs in dry cottage cheese than in the watery, creamy crap. Not that it's crap. I still get that one too, but different purposes, you know? I'm going to send something on Discord just to hear the bloop. Is it blooping? It shouldn't be because I have my volume off on my laptop. And yeah, no, it wouldn't be because we would hear me if, because I've got me going in the background. Lucky likes French. Why am I not surprised? Oh, well, didn't you? Yeah, you dated a whole bunch of French ladies, didn't you? A whole bunch. Something like that. Order online, possible. Yeah, probably. I would imagine. Let me see if I can find their website or if they're maybe even on Amazon. That Big Mountain Foods. They also have burgers that are walnut burgers instead of soy. And that's what I really like about them is they're vegetarian stuff, but it's all like whole food and non-soy. Okay, so here they are. Oh, what's this one? Korean barbecue soy-free tofu. Ooh, they have one that's ooh. Well, that sounds freaking delightful. Okay, I'll put this in chat. There. And there. Duty calls. Bye-bye, Lovey. Thank you for being here. Is soy not good for us? So it depends. It's not good for men. And for women, it depends on the time of the month or your age. So it's fine and good for menopausal women. It's good. I was told, like my practitioner had told me, like after day 14, I could have soy. So, because that's when your progesterone is higher or something like that, I think is the reasoning. But for whatever reason, it was like for the last half of the month that I could have it and not so good in the first half of the month. And I don't know if that was customized to because I don't have very like balanced hormones currently. I say that because this is something I'm trying to heal. So this is something that I am currently healing. So I don't want to say it in a way that's, damning me forever. But yeah, that's what I was told. So I would imagine, yeah, it still depends on where your hormones are at. But you can use it medicinally that way too, right? But, an important but, 92% of soy is genetically modified. So look for organic and or non-GMO. I could host a whole segment on childhood misconceptions and assumptions. Oh, that would be fun. Oh, there you are. You're a gullible child. Okay, let's go see here what I missed. Scotty doesn't want cottage cheese. That's okay. I'll eat your share then. That's fine. Oh, the wind just blew. A fence panel. Oh my goodness. I've always loved cottage cheese, but my mother hated it. I used to think you could only eat cottage cheese at my grandparents' summer house. Supposed to be good in scrambled eggs. Oh, it would totally be good in scrambled eggs. Have I done that before? Why do I think I put paneer, so not like regular people's cottage cheese, but Indian cottage cheese. I'm pretty sure I've put that in scrambled eggs before. Am I making that up? I don't know. Don't listen to me. And Lucky was a gullible child. That makes sense. I wonder where the cottage designation derived from. Yeah, well, maybe that's where it was. It was because of Lucky's grandparents' cottage. Hey, 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 I did not sign up for this. Do, 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 do. I've eaten, no, where did it go? I've eaten cottage cheese once super recently. It was all right, but I'm not a fan. I can say I tried it once. That's yeah, I can see like as much as I love it, I can see how people wouldn't love it because it's a weird texture, and I know I have issues with some textures, but that's not one of them. So, but I get it. I don't want Trista talking to. See, what is that? Would somebody like to translate whatever Scotty's saying here? Fucking Alex. I was about to say the exact same thing. That's funny. It's gonna be lowercase. Oh dear. My yolks are broken. You're making a bunch of stuff up. Who, me? I cracked myself up. Oh, the puns. A guy said to me and a group of people at a restaurant that only fat people eat cottage cheese when I ordered it. Oh my God. How rude. But it's good fats though. I also try to like to use it to kind of counterbalance because carbs are the bad thing. So I try to use it to balance my carb intake. Leswald is the best cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. Yes, it was their Greek yogurt that I have tried for. I don't think I tried their cottage cheese. It's been a while. That would have been when I was working at Planet Organic, which is like 15 plus years ago because I left there in 2010. And they're Canadian, aren't they, Bleswald? Which is good for us, Linda Jean, because if you did not know, in Canada, farmers, including factory farms, are not allowed to, which you probably know, not allowed to give artificial hormones to our cattle. But at the same time, if you're standing there and producing milk for your entire life, your hormones are going to be pretty skewed. So it still is not great in that sense. And I mean, I say that in spite of the fact that I do take dairy, but ooh, 2 hours. Doesn't feel like 2 hours. Well, it kind of feels like 2 hours. Ooh, 11:22. It was rude and I was slim. Yeah, it was rude. Jeez. Maybe he was trying to make you feel skinny. Like, oh, well, usually it's only fat people, but way to go. I'm surprised. You know, I thought you'd order cucumbers. I guess he got a crappy tip. I would hope so, if any. I guess in the States, you kind of almost have to. Here, we actually pay servers a living wage. Well, usually I think they get minimum because of the tips, but still, minimum is at least like $15, not like a couple of dollars. Do, 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 do. Oh, I pictured it as the waiter too, Millie. The guy said to me in a group of people, yeah, I totally pictured it as the waiter. I think it's because of the when I ordered it, you know, then it's like you're picturing the guy standing there with the pen. Or I was picturing the guy standing there with a pen. Don't mind me. I'm going to take my magnesium while it's sitting there looking at me. I don't know. Cucumber is just because it's healthy. Don't go weird places, Scotty. As it is, it's just, I always joke and laugh at how awkward I feel when I'm buying long English cucumbers, especially since I've been on a long English cucumber kick lately. So I get them like 2 or 3 at a time because it's nice. It's a good snack, right? Because it's crispy and I like crunchy, crispy, and then I'll salt them, and then it's like a salty, crispy snack, like chips, but not chips at all. But it helps, right? For those times when I want to be good. But it is awkward buying a whole bunch of long English cucumbers as a woman. So I just go through the self checkout as much as possible. I don't remember your cucumber story, Millie. Anytime a guy stands with a pen, I become very careful of what I say. Chuckle to myself. I'm sorry, but I order a steak. I've never gotten cottage cheese in a restaurant. I will say that. Same thing with like milk. Ordering milk in a restaurant is weird. And I don't know why that is. And then eating pizza and drinking milk at the same time, also weird. And it's funny because Scott Peterson, speaking of murderers, so when he was being questioned about Lacey's disappearance and stuff, and like, what did you do when you got home, and blah blah blah, and he's like, I got home and I microwaved a piece of pizza and poured myself a glass of milk, and everyone was like, he did it. If you drink milk when you're eating pizza, you definitely murdered your whole family. So that became the joke. Well, that and his hair, when he bleached his hair so that he could escape the country, but then failed. And good. And sure, you want to pretend that you're innocent even though you tried to flee the country and drink milk while you eat pizza. That's fine. We don't believe you, and you're still in prison, and you will rot there because they got rid of your death penalty, which, you know what? Whatever. What's the difference? You're going to just contest it until you die anyway. And who knows? Like, it's not like prison is any safer for him. So I wouldn't cry. Okay, I wasn't clear. A guy sitting with us at a break at a seminar. Interesting. I want to hear your cucumber story, Millie. Okay. He's still an ass. Yes. Yes, definitely. I only ordered it that one time. It's just something that you don't see often. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody order or I've never seen it on the menu, I don't think. Did you just like order it on the side and they were like, sure, we can do that? Plop. Little sprig of parsley or something in there. Make it pretty. Oh, it looks like Lucky's not a fan of pineapple on pizza. I am a fan of pineapple on pizza, especially with feta. Another picture coming. Yeah, saw it, but I didn't read it yet. As you said, cucumbers. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the F? WTF. I have a sign, pizza for breakfast. I think I saw that in the list. Was that one in the list? That feels familiar. I don't know if I listened to it yet, but. Oh, what's your oh my God about, Scotty? Is that when I was talking about murdering your whole family? Because you don't know proper food combinations. I don't know. Oh boy. I was in my early 20s food shopping and I was in the produce section purchasing some cucumbers and some random man asked me how to pick a cucumber. Oh no. Well, I was very quick to answer long, hard, and waxy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Uh, did you gas it up or mean it, then saw how it sounded? Oh, that's a good question, Alex. Thank you. I was probably stoned, but that's what I meant about being naive. And he just said, shut the fuck up and walked away. Really? He swore at you for that? You'd think that he would like that. No? He may have worked up to ask me that. Oh. Oh. And then you just outdid him. Uh, uh, uh. Delivered it cold and to the point and left him speechless. That's so funny. Good job. Okay, let's go see. Do, 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 do. Oh, Linda Jean. That's so weird. Pardon me. Mm. I'm feeling a little awkward about the picture that looks like you're trying to get me to eat that cucumber or something. I quit eating tofu because of all the chemicals and yeah, yeah. Yep. Do, 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 do. Okay. And there. And I'm not going to close that because I want to see what else Big Mountain has to offer these days. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, he didn't swear at you. Okay. Gotcha, Millie. At one point, did you see the busy auntie and say that's for me? CTM, Mary, is chuckle to myself instead of LOL, like laugh out loud, since not really very many times that you type LOL are you actually laughing out loud, are you? Right? So chuckle to myself is the new thing that that Milk wants to get out there, Alex. So put it in there, start using it, let it catch on. You know what I expected to catch on? A friend of mine, and I saw it somewhere else too. Like once Facebook started to take off, and you'd get like long conversations in the comments. Um, we were calling it a commentation, and I feel like that should have been a thing. Eat the cucumber. Oh dear. Thank you, Scotty. I'm just curious. What's the point? I don't understand the question though. What's at one point did you see? Oh, my alarm went off, and I'm like, why is my alarm going off? Oh, this is when my ChatGPT resets so that I can do more images. But then I realized that Gemini like listens better and tells me what it's doing and is like, is this right? Is this what you want? And I'm like, thank you. You're so much better than ChatGPT. And I did several images and it didn't cut me off. And I don't know, does it cut people off or does it not? Gemini, I'm talking, because that just came with my phone. Oh, thank you, Mary. Not this hand. This is the naked hand. Ooh, hide your shame. Sorry, I'm not drunk. I'm just weird. That just felt like something that drunk Trista might say. So you're actually the guy in this play. Do you run both ways? What did you see? I'm still not understanding. Do you run both? Well, I do. I do go both ways, actually. If you're talking to me, they need to come back and tell us what she says. Okay, who are you talking to? I'm so lost in the chat. This is very difficult for my poor little brainy brain. I have a few idioms I was peddling a few years back, all farm related. Oh, that's fun. Well, then you need to come back. Yeah. So who are you talking to? I don't know if I'm the kiss and tell type, Millie, but I would want to. And you say I'm acting like a man? In what way am I acting like a man? Because I have a hand that's not painted. Is that it? And I'm not wearing enough makeup. My hair is a little too manly. I'm not big on like gendering everything. And maybe that's because I've been a single woman my entire life. So, you know, I'm trying to figure it out. What are you trying to figure out? Exactly. What time is it? There are still 10 people in here. And we've been doing this for 2 hours and 12 minutes and 12 seconds. There we go. No, not. I'm betting that's supposed to be you because I know that autocorrects to toy for me too. You acting as a man. Like I'm the type that if I make a promise to you, Millie, then I would keep it. So if that happens, you will get some kind of notification. Excellent. But you are playing the role. Well, I'm just like doing what I do. What am I supposed to do? If I live by myself, then I guess I gotta, gotta do what I gotta do. Like, is that what you mean? Because, like, so if I'm a single person, then I suppose I would have to kind of have both roles. Is that what you're trying to say? And I'm not trying to like argue. I'm honestly not really understanding exactly what you're asking. I'm just taking a half a second over here just to see what's happening at Big Mountain Foods. Oh, they have a plant-based roast and gravy. Oh, that looks interesting. Oh, and they have a baked sriracha tofu as well. Ooh. Why does that one say keto friendly and these other ones don't when this is actually quite keto friendly? Well, all of them are. But this one has more protein. Is it bigger? Why does it have more protein? 64 grams of protein per package. Interesting. Why the difference, I wonder? Let's see. Oh, are we yelling at her mother? Come here. You want to come say hello to everybody? Yeah, come on up, honey. Yeah, come on up. Okay, back to this window over here. No, not what I meant. Scotty, don't we all role play? Because the same old things get kind of boring. No, I was simply asking. Shit, I was just talking to Trista about my Catholic school. Oh, yes, that's right. Trista, the Trista. I'm so sorry, Trista. No, you're not coming off like bad in any way. I just don't understand what you're trying to ask me. Yeah, I'm not taking it as anything negative. I just don't, just not computing. Baby, come back. Where did you go? Why did you leave? Oh, honey. Oh, the one time when I want her to come over here, she leaves. The witchiest I am. Well, I don't know. Actually, I haven't taken a poll. And even in my city, there is another energy healer who does sound healing too. And her first name is Trista as well. And that's weird. And she's the little witchy as well. Probably, I'm guessing. If she's into all that stuff, she's got to be a little bit of witchy. I have legitimate questions. I just, probably don't know how to express them. Well, if you think of it, like email me or whatever, you could do that. That's fine. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, well, I don't know, guys. What else is there to do or say? It's getting late, or it's almost midnight. Shall we call it a day? And Linda Jean and I will set up a time and come on here and talk about cool stuff and about her life and singing and all that kind of fun stuff. I think that sounds like a good time. Yeah, because I'm getting tired, and I'm trying to go to bed at a decent time. Because everybody, I had my healing with Jimena, and it was awesome. So it was so fascinating. So she, it was like an archangel healing. So she um she had asked which angels wanted to work with me, and Raphael came forward or whatever. This is before I was there, but so he's the healer, and he's one of the few angels that I kind of identify with. So that was cool. And then as she starts, and it's just like a kind of like a guided meditation almost, but it's fascinating because it was nothing like pretty much as soon as she started, she was barely finished her first sentence, and I started to cry. And there wasn't like emotions around it, but just this this release. And it was so interesting. And then I cried off and on for most of it. And then at one point, so I was laying on my side and I was crying a little bit, and then I laid down on my back. And a little while after that, I went to rub my eye, and there was a pool of tears in my eye socket. So I would like go like this, and it was just like sploosh. It was the weirdest thing. I've never had that happen before. That was crazy. But yeah, so it was really good though. So if anybody wants a good healing, there's her, and there's me for that matter too. But it was really very cool, and I'm finding that now it's a matter of fixing my habits. So I'm going to bed earlier, because I'm falling asleep better and I'm sleeping more soundly. Like when I wake up, I feel like I've actually been sleeping instead of just, on the, hey, what are you doing? Can you not stand on that? You're going to knock my computer over. I'm having to hold it up. Yeah, that's not a standing place. That's a computer place, okay? Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you look like you're talking into the mic, and that's very adorable, honey. Okay. It's almost 2 here. Yeah, 2 yesterday, 4 the night before. Yep. Oh, Millie, misbehaving. Linda, no, don't leave me all alone. We can chat a little bit after this too. I won't be asleep right away, I'm sure. We love you too, Scotty. Good night and good night. And oh wow, and someone just mentioned the inner child. Yeah, I cry quite often too. It's been better these days, but there was a time when it was constant. That's high cortisol. If you're under stress, that's a way to bring down cortisol is crying. So your body will encourage you to cry in various ways. Oh, you're so cute. Look at your little elbow, honey. Oh, you got the white furs. You got the little white furs on your little elbow. Oh, and I love it so much. And your little stapler face. Look at it. Oh, right on the schnoz. It's a little wet. That's gross. But that's okay. You show your butthole to everybody. That's the way to do it. Do, 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 do. Life of a rock star. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you go to Carrie's every night, maybe, Millie. You rock starring it up. Yes, I need more than 5 hours. Yeah. Do. Okay, well, good night, everybody. I love you all. And yeah. Do. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Where do we go here? There. And okay. Oh, let's go. Nope, that's wrong. What's happening? Oh dear. Oh my gosh, Trista. There we go. There. Okay. All right. No, that's the intro. Oh my God, you guys. It doesn't want to stay. I'm like scrolling and it won't stay where I scroll to. Okay, here we go. Here's the outro. Yay, because I'm proud of it. Although it will always bother me forever that I have the label of and the first one. You can see the label. I don't want to redo it. That'd be annoying. But yeah, that bugs me. Anyway, love you guys. Have a wonderful week. Yes, bye, Lucky. Oh, now I need to do work. No, you don't need to do work. No one's saying that at all. Okay, love you guys.